More shit, internet apologists say.
Shit, internet apologists say.
Because again, they keep on saying shit. So please, Neil, can you tell us about the shit that more apologists are saying about this shit before I say shit again?
We were just talking about Greg Locke. He's a wiener. So here's the next one is apparently the evangelical Christians. They can't get enough of conservative Jesus, like the judgy guy. So they want to put him everywhere. And so now they've come up with a replacement for Halloween called Jesusween. And there are pictures on, like, you can see them on bus stops, on the backs of buses. They even have them on some of the billboards out there and stuff like that. It's utterly hilarious. And apparently Twitter is just alight with the jokes being cracked. As far as I know, I think we have some of the pictures.
Yes, we do.
The internet remains undefeated.
Wow.
The
divine palace is a cannon.
Yep. That's my favorite one. The divine palace.
Yeah. Put a little Jesus until he backs it on up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Holy wiener, Batman! Oh my goodness, Twitter, usually is a dumpster fire, but I enjoyed that.
Every once in a while, there's just that little gold nugget that you have to, sort through all the crap with, and then you just like, all right, I guess we can keep it around for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I have fun on Twitter. I know it's a shithole, and a lot of people can be pretty. Everyone just goes insane on there, but some for good reason, some not so much.
Right.
And but this whole thing with the Jesusween just cracked me up. Like a Christian gift giving festival. Should Jesusween replace Halloween? Like, I'm sorry, what? It's just like, does this fucker have his own holidays? He's got a bunch of them. Let him keep those ones. What's he got to bust in on this one for? Like, come on. Seriously, this is Halloween. Let kids get scared and have fun. Like,
but how many holidays are Christians going to co-op? They've already
all
got
of them.
Most of the pagan ones. Now we're just going to make shit up.
Everyone, Jason, all the holidays should be Christian according to Christians.
But why Jesusween? Like, why not Holyween? Or like. Something like, come on, seriously? Did they not think this one through?
I'm sure they did.
I hear it's a really tiny holiday, anyways. But
well, it's colder, so there's bound to be some shrinkage.
That's true. That's true.
You ladies, I'm sorry, you don't understand this. It gets a little bit colder, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay,
there's
it's not
enough
Thursday.
men in my life that I would know.
But it's not Thursday, y'all. It's not Thursday.
We're just getting ready for it.
Yeah, exactly. Am I the only one who actually thought about like hot dogs? Like when I first.
Yes, I did.
You thought about hot dogs too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not in a good way.
I thought more like cocktail weenies, but okay.
Oh gosh.
August, you had like a couple interesting thoughts.
People are gonna say he's projecting.
Wow, overcompensation, huh?
More pun intended.
I mean, it literally is Thursday somewhere in the world as we're recording this, so we're safe. We're good.
Facts. Facts. I think I asked August, you mentioned that you thought that this should be on The Onion.
Yes, because I have a very, very hard time believing that they legitimately came up with this and said, this is a good idea. Like, I just imagine all of them sitting at their, round table or whatever they do to come up with their ideas. And they're just, it's that one meme of someone suggesting something, but instead of throwing him out the window, they're like, yeah, that's a great idea. Like promotion, like what? Maybe that was the point, was to get everybody's attention, but it really didn't work out the way they wanted to, if that was their intention. But I find it hard believing that was their intention either. So I can't believe this is not satire. I facepalm so hard.
I got you.
Oh yeah, if there
There
was
we go. Yes,
I would definitely say that this, for me anyways, this would be the facepalm of the year.
Absolutely.
Like every facepalm gift that you see out there, you just roll them all together because it's one big, like, what the fuck?
Right. Did anybody actually get a chance
Jesus'
to
wiener out of my candy bag? That's
I really want Jesus's wiener out of my candy bag as well.
Okay.
I would definitely have to agree with you on that, Neil. Now, but I was going to ask you guys: did any of you actually watch the news segment about how they came up with this whole thing? As you should.
Neil's losing it.
That's why
wait, did you just say the news reported on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Yes. In the
CTV News in Calgary did it. Actually.
Yeah.
Were they saying how awful it was? I hope that was what they were saying.
Yeah, this birthed in my country, by the way. Just
yes,
FYI.
yeah, you know, we always say fuck Canada for you and your damn universal health care.
Instead of oh Canada, it's oh Canada.
Oh Canada.
Yeah, pretty much this time.
No, there was like a group of people that got together who did like this. They decided to go ahead and do a marketing campaign to see about replacing Halloween with Jesusween, and then and then they had like billboards in their town. Of course, like you saw the buzz. They had like little demarcations with like flyers like on trees and things of that nature. They have a whole website set up to talk more about the campaign to change the name from Halloween to Jesusween.
Which you can find out for yourself. You don't need to advertise them in any way, shape, or form. Well, actually, we did it in the Twitter feeds, but whatever.
We kind of did.
Whoops.
That bus you see in that advertisement, in the tweet that you're seeing out there,
we'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. It's good. All right, it's fine.
The license plate is Ontario, just so you know. So sorry, guys. Canada's pretty good at a lot of shit, but Yeah, we have our this one, of course. I think the group that came up with this is out of Alberta, which is pretty much Canada's Texas anyway. So it's kind of like our Bible Belt. We do have like a Bible Belt area right near where I live too.
Oh, really?
We have a city called Mission, for crying out loud. So yeah.
But something completely different just popped into my mind. I know it's not Thursday.
Stay on topic, Cynthia.
I know it's not Thursday.
Stay on topic. Almost there.
Almost. I'm gonna hold it a little while longer. Call you later, sweetie. Anywho, go ahead, Jason. What are we gonna say?
So I mean, again, this is one of those things where it's like I want to be surprised, but I can't be. My wife is originally from Florida, and from the deeply religious, like there's a Baptist church next to a Baptist church next to, well, a pawn shop and then a Baptist church.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. And
no Starbucks or 7-Eleven in there?
No, this
Starbucks is a little too high class.
A little too high class, a little too satanic for their taste.
Applebee's?
Right,
they don't support Christmas, don't you know?
Oh,
I think they had like 2 or 3 Golden Corrals, so that's something.
That makes sense. That makes sense as well.
When she was going to school, there were parents that were all up in arms about Halloween celebrations, and this is satanic and we can't have this. And the school actually banned them for a while. And it took a retiring principal to say, no, we are going to have this. Everybody's going to have fun. This is going to be great. And all the rest of you guys that are just flipping out about this can just deal with it on your own. And so for that 1 year, before that principal retired, they did have that Halloween celebration. And now I don't know if they're still doing that. It's been many years since she's been back to Pensacola and all that. But I can see that happening all across the Bible Belt. Neil, you said that happened in your version of a Bible Belt. And so, yeah, there are people who they're completely brainwashed into thinking, having fun is bad and just being a slave to somebody else's words is good. I honestly don't get it, but I'm not them.
That part, I think of the same thing when I was even looking at this segment, like why is my question that I would have for the people. Why? But as you said, Jason,
Because Jesus.
Because Jesus. Oh, that was part of my contract too, guys. I have to do at least one preacher voice before every nonprofit episode. Yeah, it's either singing or a preacher voice. You're welcome, people.
Contractual obligation fulfilled. Thank you.
Exactly.
Yes. Let me just put that on
there. Check. Oh, well, Neil, since you actually brought us into this, I'm going to let you round us
really
out
sorry.
of that. Yeah, it's okay. We chose it, so you take us out of it.
All right, exiting the bus now. Yeah, people. No. If you're gonna do something like this, please reconsider the name. Okay, like Holyween would make a lot more sense than I'm sorry. I just keep picturing little cocktail weenies and him standing there going, "Hey," like this, and I'm not even in costume, and so just leave Halloween alone, for crying out loud. It's one day a year.
Right.
Jesus is in enough of other holidays. Leave him out of this.
Exactly.
Besides, I hear Jack Skellington could kick his ass anyway. So.
And now we're ready.
I feel like they have the same dietitian.
Yeah.
I can't take you people anywhere.
Nope. And you love it.
I do.
Nope, I wouldn't recommend that.
No, I do. I love it. I love all the buffoonery. It's great, But this is great, guys. This is a lot of fun. But this before we actually just round out everything, just want to remind folks, right? For one, and also, if you guys would you join our social media outlet fan clubs or fan social media outlets? We don't really have fan clubs, but we do have social media outlets that fans can join. So you can find most of the nonprofit hosts on the Atheist Community of Discord by going to tiny.cc/ACD Discord and on Facebook at tiny.cc/FBNP. And if you would like to support the show, you can do so by becoming a patron at tiny.cc/Patreon NP. And if you find yourself already shopping at Amazon, support the Atheist Community of Austin by shopping at smile.amazon.com and selecting the Atheist Community of Austin as the beneficiary. Be sure to use that link to help out the ACA, and we appreciate it. And we value your feedback, people. We really, really do. So please tell us what you like and what you don't like in the comments, or you can email us at nonprofits@atheist-community.org. You got it?
Got it.
It's okay?
Got it.
So right? So good. So yes, thank you, Neil. A little levity of Jesusween before we roll out. And speaking of roll out, why don't we go ahead and just get some final thoughts? Jason, I'm going to go ahead and start with you.
This is a fun time, and we're still not out of the woods as far as COVID is concerned. So when you're out there you're going to your Halloween parties, you're going to your different holiday parties. I know you Canadians, you already had your Thanksgiving. We're about to have ours, in a month. Just be safe and think for yourselves.
Indeed. Neil?
First of all, I might even be down there for you guys' Halloween. So, Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice.
I'll be here for Halloween. I might be down there, for Faithless Forum.
Nice.
And I'll be staying a little longer, so hanging out and stuff with people.
Cool.
So yeah, but yeah, as I'm on board with this. Just fucking leave Halloween alone, man. All right, you got enough holidays. Leave this one alone.
That's right, goddammit.
You don't need the extra one. Like honestly, it's to the point where it's like, who do you think you are? It's like, really, like, who do you think you are? You gotta appropriate everything. Like, screw off, man. Leave Halloween alone.
Indeed.
Or I'm gonna send Mr. Ookie Boogie after all of you.
And last but definitely not least, August.
Thank you. I guess I kind of just want to parrot what Jason said. If you're going to go out, make sure you have a safe ride. Make sure you know where you're going. Someone knows where you are. Just stay safe. Have fun. One night of fun is not worth, having lifelong consequences for it. So just, be safe, have fun. Please don't appropriate anyone's culture. Think twice about your costumes. If you want to celebrate Jesusween, go right ahead. But definitely shut down your hell houses, because we have definitely decided that those are unethical. So
yes,
yeah,
they
that's
are.
pretty much all I got.
Indeed.
That's what I think of your houses.
Well, that was thank you so much, August. That was appropriate, and I'm about to say something very inappropriate. Keep your goddamn Jesusween off my fucking candy.
Amen.
That's right.
Tell them, Michael.
That's right. He.
Oh, that was good.
Shimona, you know it all right.